Hey guys, how's it going? So today is March 11th, it's a Wednesday, and I didn't go to class to my university today because I was just very tired from last night. So I decided to, I didn't even decide, it's just I couldn't wake up on time and I missed the bus. So anyway, it's 12 noon, midday now, and I just got a few parcels. So I'll start off this vlog with a book haul. So all of these books are from Amazon. I mostly only ever use Amazon to order my books, mostly, but then I also have tried Chapter 1 bookstores and then Flipkart as well, especially during the Flipkart sales, but that's the only time when I buy books from Flipkart, because otherwise Flipkart is just very, very costly. So the first book is Stories of Us by Bobby Sachdeva. Now this is a collection of short stories which will help you change your perceptions. So there are quite a few different narratives here. Let me see how many. This is Bobby Sachdeva's first book, and there are 41 different short stories, it seems. There are also illustrations at the beginning of every chapter, so I'm excited to see how it goes. And I think if you are going through any reading slumps or anything like that, then short stories are the way to go, because then the basic thing is that you don't have to commit much in short story books, because everything just comes at an end, as opposed to a huge tome like The Priory of the Orange Tree or something like that. So I think if you are going through any reading slumps, then you should definitely try to read short stories, translated works and such. Then the other package is also from Amazon, and the next two packages basically will reveal books that I ordered myself for my classes. So here I have 2 copies of Orhan Pamuk's Istanbul. Now one is for myself, one is for my friend. We just bulk order so that the shipping charges decreases, or basically, yeah, that's the plan. So I got 2 copies. I got Istanbul by Orhan Pamuk. Now this will be my second Orhan Pamuk book, because the first book that I read from his was The Red-Haired Woman, which is a book that is owned by my sister, so I just borrowed it from her. I read it a few years ago, I think 2 or 3 years ago, but this is almost like a memoir, and we are doing it for our life narratives class. So we are considering this as Orhan Pamuk's life narratives about Istanbul, about the city and everything. So it also has different illustrations inside, which are very in like black and white, but they add another dimension, another layer of meaning to the whole narrative. So this is it, and no bookmark whatsoever. The last package is also from Amazon, and I already know what's going to be in here. These are my friend's books. So there is one bookmark here, but 2 bookmarks. The first book from this pile is Beloved. This is a special edition, the one which I also own. This is again for my friend. This is Toni Morrison's famous book, I think. However, I'm finding it a bit of a drag, especially the middle part, but stay tuned for my March wrap-up video to know more about my thoughts on Beloved. And then lastly, I have Audre Lorde's Zami, A New Spelling of My Name, a biomythography. Now this is more so a memoir, and I do talk about it in my February haul video, so if you haven't checked that out yet, you definitely should. I'll link all the details as cards or in the description down below. So those are the books. I also got a few other books. My tea is still hot. I also got a few other books recently, so I'll just show them to you. The first book I got in March was Daisy Jones and the Six. Now this is actually, I bought it off a friend, and I am very excited to read it. So I got this from Damayanti. She was done with the book, so I decided to get it from her, also at definitely a lower price than what the book is actually priced at on Amazon or Flipkart. And she also sent me these artworks, which are very, very pretty. I'll link all her details down below. She does amazing calligraphy, amazing watercolors, and it's just very, very beautiful. And that's that for this book. I also got another book in the mail recently, which was from Bloomsbury, and this is this new Colum McCann's A Pyrogon. And this is, the whole narrative is divided into like different numbers, like it's different chapters or different views, I think. I mean, I'll be able to tell you more about it when I actually read the book and my nail polish match today with the book. But it's an extraordinary novel. Colum McCann has found the form and voice to tell the most complex of stories with an unexpected friendship at its powerfully beating heart. Now, both of these men, as far as I know, they lose their daughters, or there is the family breaks, and then these two men find solace in each other. I'm not sure if this is going to be romantic in that way, but I think this is more so a story about friendship, of love. Yeah, very excited to read it. I apologize that I couldn't tell you much about it, but you definitely have to check out the synopsis for this. And recently on Women's Day, actually, I met up with the Indian Avaz guys, and they gave me a copy of Masked by Ananya Mullapudi. Now this is a mystery thriller kind of book, but I think there is also an element of the paranormal, which gives me quite the chilly vibes. I think this will be a great book, and especially because it's quite short. I think this mystery has been kept succinct and to the point. I hate it when mystery books are unnecessarily long and they just drag the point and add no particular meaning to the narrative, but I think this isn't the case for this one, so I'm very, very excited to read this as well. I think this is also going to be a very quick read, especially because it's short, like I said. So I think, yeah, that's pretty much it. My uncle also gave me this beautiful diary. It's like I don't know what this color is called, but it's like green, it's dark green, it's like snakeskin leather. Of course it's fake. And it's beautiful. It has like whole spreads for each day except for Sundays, I think. Yeah, except for Sundays are half days, but then it has a whole page for each day, which I think is great. So yeah, I'm very excited to be using this, and I am in love with all the books that I got, and I'll share updates soon. I also got the idea for my research paper, so that's a relief. Now I will have to write the abstract and start working on it. So I got the idea actually last night. I won't be saying much about it now, of course, but I'll tell you more about it as time goes on, and I'll maybe share it with you all after the appropriate time, because I'm doing it for class. I have to submit it first and all that. So I'll keep you all updated. For now, I'm just gonna go reply to some mails, eat my breakfast, drink my tea, and get updated and update with some YouTube videos of all my favorite YouTubers. Hey guys, how's it going? So today is Thursday, the 12th of March, and I know I didn't give you much of an update yesterday, but that was because I had a pretty chill, laid back day. I did a bit of work and slept in, and at night I also went to this amazing new book cafe. Yesterday was the opening, so I went there and it was a really wonderful time. I'll see if I have some clips so that I can put them here and you can see them, and if you are an inhabitant of Guwahati, then I definitely recommend you all to check that out because it's just amazing, and I think that it is the best place for any book lover to be, a book lover and a foodie. So if you're both of that, or even either, it doesn't matter, you should definitely check out that place. It's got a nice ambience, it's got nice choices in books and everything. As for now, let me give you all an update. Right now I'm having my tea. I'm letting it cool down because I can't really have like really hot tea. So while it cools down, I am also reading Virginia Woolf's A Room of One's Own. Now this is for my research paper basically. So I'm reading it. I'm just 8 pages in. I did read this, I started to read this book quite some time ago, but I don't know, I just didn't finish it. I read a few pages and then I kept it aside. I think it was just too intense for me at that time, maybe, I don't know, but I was afraid of that happening again. So what I did this time is that I basically am listening to A Room of One's Own on audiobook. Now this audiobook is available for free on on YouTube. I'll link that, I'll share the link in the description below, and if you want to check out the audiobook for it, it's quite good. I'm quite liking it. I'm reading it and making notes as I read it and hear from the audiobook. Yeah, like I said, I'll link that in my description down below, so you can definitely check it out, and it's going quite well. The whole thing is 4 hours long and I'm only 9 minutes in, so yeah, I'll see. I'm not intending to finish this whole book in just one day, in just today, because I do have some things that I need to do later on. So I will finish at least a few pages, maybe chapter 1 and chapter 2 maybe, and then I'll get on with the rest of the things that I need to do. As for the current book that I'm reading, let me show it to you. So as for my current read, it is Beloved by Toni Morrison. Now I still haven't finished it. I'm just a few pages left with. Let me see. So that's like 24, 324, 267, 80, so that's like, I'm like left with 50-60 pages. My maths is weak, clearly. So yeah, I will also try to finish this today if I can. It's just 50 pages. So the reason I think why I have been kind of slow with this is because since I'm reading it for a class, I am making notes. As you can see, it's all dog marked, and then it's heavily marked. And there is this tissue where I made some notes while I was reading this book and having some snacks, and I just suddenly got some ideas. So that's that tissue, and it's also full of dog marks. It's full of lines and some like questions that I posed and everything. However, I think that at some point, since it gets a bit introspective, the book narrative basically starts to get a little slow. So that's perhaps why I haven't been into it as much as I was in The Bluest Eye. I definitely think that The Bluest Eye was better than Beloved. This is good, yes, but I do think that The Beloved Eye was much more succinct, and it packed a punch basically. But this one is kind of different because it has a lot of introspection going on and all of that. So yeah, I think I'm one of I fall into the lesser group, the smaller group basically, which believes that The Bluest Eye is better than Beloved. But after that, I think I might pick up I have got another book of Toni Morrison. Let's see where it is. So I keep all my literary fiction here. So yeah, There is it. So yeah, Paradise. I might read Paradise. Okay, I can't open it. So as you can see, I'm like all settled down in my bed. So yeah, I am reading Beloved now. Like I said, just a few pages left, 50. And then Blue Sky was the first Toni Morrison book that I read. I read it in 2019 and I really liked it, as you can see from all the page marks that I've used. It's quite good. I think this was one of the best books that I have read in 2019. And then I also have Paradise by Toni Morrison. I don't know much about it, but like from all the studies that I've done, I know that certain themes of Beloved are similar to Paradise, so I might read this one because it will give me an extra background into African American history. And then this is another book that I might check out, Colson Whitehead's The Underground Railroad. Now we all know that the Underground Railroad is like how do I explain it? Sort of like the key word for this network which helped the runaway slaves, basically all the black people who wanted to run away from slavery in Southern America. So let me share the synopsis, and yeah, that's pretty much it. This is the first book, and I think the sequel, which was so this is the ebook that I've been listening to, A Room of One's Own by Virginia Woolf audiobook. Like I said, I'll be linking it down in my description box, so if you want to see it, if you want to use it, then you should definitely check it out and see for yourself, because I'm quite liking it and this has helped me really read the book basically. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys after some time. Hey guys, how's it going? So today is Friday the 13th of March, and today is Friday. And the reason why it all appears like this is because I'm having a photo shoot with my friend right now. I'll give you a glimpse of it. There's this glare. Alright, so she will be staying over for a sleepover, and I'm very excited for it. We are very excited for it, and right now we are actually having a photo shoot session in front of my shelf, so I'll show that to you ASAP. So this is the situation right now. We have it all lighted up and we are planning on clicking a few pictures. We also have Cigarettes After Sex playing in the background, and it's a really nice atmosphere. We have put on some candles and they all smell amazing, and yeah, very excited to click all the pictures, and I'll post some of them and I hope you like them. So hi guys, it's Saturday the 14th, and right now me and my friend have gotten all ready. We've dressed up, put on some makeup because we are planning on going out shopping. So that's the plan for today. Probably we'll go out for shopping, then have some lunch back home, and then again we are going to this cafe, this book cafe, which I'll show you all in a bit. And yeah, let me show you. narrow.